Back at the end of August, I took a little mini road trip with my family to Southern Oregon, and we passed through the town of Corning, which is south of the California-Oregon border. There's a tiny road stop there called the Olive Pit, which specializes in olive oil and balsamic vinegar milkshakes, which I thought sounded super intriguing, so I planned that for my first ever Epic Eats episode. Well, the experience was less than stellar. Check it out. We just pulled in for a quick lunch pit stop here in Corning, California, which is about 100 miles north of Sacramento and about 165 miles south of the Oregon border. Corning is a tiny farming town best known for its olives. The Lindsay Olives canning facility is located here, and the Lucero Olive Oil Company used to be located here, but it shut down in 2019. And Corning is also the self-styled olive capital of America. And they celebrate every year with a olive festival on the second Saturday of October. The big roadside attraction here is the Olive Pit, which sells everything olives. And they also have a cafe here with a small menu of really tasty sandwiches. But what they're best known for are their signature shakes, which is soft serve ice cream that is flavored with either an olive oil or an aged balsamic vinegar. So freaking hot here, the shakes are already melting on top. Okay, I'm gonna start here with a blood orange olive oil shake. That just tastes like a shake. Can't tell that it's olive oil. All right, there's a little pool up here which looks like it's olive oil. I'm gonna try to go for that. Can't taste anything different. Overall, good shake. Not anything special though, unfortunately. All right, let's try this big one. This looks like it's gonna be pretty tasty. Oh yeah, that's strong. I think because this is fig flavored, it tends to be a lot more earthy, and so that like sour, salty taste really is quite strong in this. All right guys, we're done here. Gonna get back in the car and continue with our road trip. I felt like I could do better, so after getting back, after doing a ton of research and experimenting, here is the first ever Epic Eats recipe. EVOO milkshake with a twist. Olive oil and balsamic vinegar both go really well with berries. So we're gonna make this into a strawberry milkshake. And make sure you use fresh ones that have been washed and hulled. That's about 2 cups. Actually, I have some blueberries, so I'm gonna toss those in as well. Hey, be adventurous when you cook, right? Use just a small handful because blueberries have a pretty intense flavor and you don't want it to overwhelm the strawberries. You know what else enhances fruits? Herbs. So I'm gonna throw in about 4 or 5 leaves of basil. Use some really good quality extra virgin olive oil or EVOO. And I'm gonna use this one that I got from my sister. She actually sponsors a tree in Italy, and every year when they harvest the olives, they send her a couple of pints of olive oil. There's some pretty adventurous flavored ones too that you can try. Same with the balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna use about a 1/4 cup of olive oil and 2 teaspoons of the balsamic vinegar. The vinegar is super strong, so you wanna be very sparing with that. In fact, it's always better to start off with less and add more to taste. And if you're not particularly inclined towards balsamic vinegar, start off maybe with 1 teaspoon. Most milkshake recipes are all ice cream, but if you don't want it that thick or rich for that matter, you can go with my recipe, which is 1 cup of milk to 1 cup of ice cream. I also experimented with a smoothie recipe for breakfast, and you could go 100% milk. But if you do that, make sure you're using frozen fruit because you actually really need the texture from the ice. Oh crap, forgot about the honey. 11th hour save. I think this is ready. Put a little garnish on it, and voila, EVOO shake with a twist. Oh yeah, that's so good. With the berries in it, it's so summery, and especially right now in the dead of winter, it's very nostalgic. I really like that salty, sour herbal quality, which gives it a much fuller flavor profile. The olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and basil really elevate it and give it a level of sophistication that you don't normally get from your average soda shop milkshake. Like, this is what you would get if you went to a Michelin-starred restaurant, if I do say so myself. I rate this a 10 out of 10 because I made it. If you try this at home, let me know how your little food experiment goes. Thanks for joining me today on my epic food adventure, and see you next time.